ago. He said, you're right. You should write a list down, maybe 7 to 10 things, just things that you're grateful for. And, you know, if you're gonna meditate or whatever you're doing in the morning, look at that. And if you start your day with that, that kind of shifts your energy into the right direction. And it seems like it puts you in a better space throughout the day. And if you don't do that, then it's easy to complain about stuff instead of looking at stuff that we're grateful for. Is people complaining about their house is dirty, their wife ain't cleaned up. It's people that's homeless out here that don't even have a house. So you got to look at other people's situations sometimes to realize your situation ain't that bad.
Nah, definitely.
So that might look like abuse. That might look like abuse to somebody else, right? But it don't look like abuse to the person that don't even have a house.
Sleep. So you were saying something?
Don't say that. Don't say that. I just got on my girl today about our house being messy.
I'm sorry, man. Shout out to the queen too, man.
You on blast.
Now I put myself on blast too. I'm putting everybody on blast.
You put me on blast. I definitely like it's a mess around here. But no, it's definitely an attitude of gratitude. When you complete a task or you look to the, we do that with children. Like when a child completes a task and you tell them good job, that gives them a euphoria that, because everybody, we all still have that childlike mentality within us, that inner child. And we all desire to do good things and accomplish new tasks. When we get the opportunity to do that, that makes the better person. I read something on the gram today that said to think small. And usually, they say think big, but it's like take one small thing that you know that you can change and change that. Just stay focused on that small thing and do that for 30 days and it'll create the better person. I think that's what I was getting at when I said, the condition is the part, is the issue. What would be a solution? And a lot of that is being self-aware, having knowledge of self and being self-aware of what's actually going on. And having a partner or having a friend or a loved one that will be totally transparent and honest with you. That goes a long way, like we live in New York City. It's a capitalistic society. So there's opportunities everywhere. The new word the youngest are saying is a finesse. Finesse game. So, that comes with a lot of shallow talk. I'm grateful to be the age of maturity that I am because I see through a lot of that stuff now. But yeah, conditioning, abuse. I mean, just from the status quo, there is a abuse conditioning. Because you have to live up to a certain standard. Like Rud, you just said, you don't believe in a man has to be this and a woman should be that. But subconsciously in this world, that is an idea. That is an idea. It's good that we've broken out of that. But being a man of many hats and cut from a certain cloth, we tend to still have that mentality. And psychologically, we uphold it. We're gonna open the door for the woman. We're gonna make sure. And so it comes with things like the woman expects you to open the door for them. There's just certain things that you have to do, and we're conditioned to that. So even if if your woman is the breadwinner, it can't be very healthy for a man to sit in that position. It takes a strong. I don't know if you're a strong man if you're allowing that. I can't say that for myself. I'm not with it. I have to balance it out. It's got to be some sort of equality there. A blending of sorts. What did I call it? I used to call it being evenly yoked. Now it's a blending. A yin and a yang. One hand wash the other, both wash the face. So that's my take on it.
So let's just cut to the chase. TP.
Yeah.
What do you consider abuse, man? It's your personal opinion.
Abuse is anything that can make you unhappy, in my opinion. You know, when somebody know they're doing something that makes you unhappy, that's abuse, man. If they continue to do it, especially if you done talk to them about it, you know, and they know how you feel about it, and they just take it like, you'll be all right. Ain't nothing to it. You can't change me. This is just the way I am. But you know, I don't like that. It makes me feel unhappy. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It spirals my mood down. You know, like, for instance, if you keep telling a child he's bad, you're bad, 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 that's all he's going to know. So at some point in life, that child's going to feel that I'm a bad person. So they're going to become reclusive. They're going to be quiet. They're going to be reserved, because in their mind, if I say anything, it's the wrong thing because I'm bad. If I do anything, it's the wrong thing because I'm bad. So, you know, there's so many ways that you can be abusive to people. And, you know, I'll give you an example. The fat person, may he be male or female, right?
Mm-hmm.
They look in the mirror every day and they know they overweight, right? Look, I'm Fat Boy Fresh. I'm overweight, you know? But I embrace the fact that I love who I am as Fat Boy Fresh, and I can laugh at myself. But some people can't. You know, if your name is Anthony, right? But everybody refer to you as Fat Anthony. Oh, that's Fat Anthony. Oh, that's Fat Anthony. After a while, Fat Anthony really don't like to be called Fat Anthony. He just want to be Anthony. His name ain't Fat. His name's Anthony. But after a while, it sticks to him, and it affects his self-esteem. You know, so that's a form of abuse.
You good until they call you Fat Tony.
Yeah.
They just cut your whole Anthony name.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It's Fat Tony. But check this out. Here's the definition, the book definition of this. It says, abuse is the improper usage or treatment of a thing, often to unfairly or improperly gain benefit. Abuse can come in many forms, such as physical or verbal maltreatment, injury, assault, violation, rape, unjust practices, crimes, or other types of aggressions. And 4 types of domestic abuse or violence is psychological, physical, sexual, financial, or emotional. So let's start with the psychological abuse. Let's get right to the psychological abuse. Let's get on that. What would be a example of psychological abuse to you?
Psychological abuse is one of those, like TP was just saying. Just calling Fat Anthony is psychologically screwing him up, because they think that's who he is. All he gonna be is Fat Anthony. He ain't gonna be nothing else but Fat Anthony. You know what I mean? That's psychologically, mentally screwing Anthony up, because you're not just Fat Anthony. You're Anthony, but you got to see that you're Anthony, not that you're fat. You know what I mean? You got to look past your fat and see Anthony. That's how I look at it.
There you go.
You know what's funny about that? Like, especially as kids, they are ruthless. Like in school, they going hard on each other. They got jokes, and then later on, you find out like that person has a disorder or something. Like, it's not because they're lazy. Like, there's a lot of stereotypes with this psychological abuse. We think, even employers, they think they're lazy. They don't want to hire